is actually close to the main city, and I being here, I've gotten the idea more of how close it is to the main city, and then the airport that is coming up shortly, which would make this place a good place to invest. And the road connecting from the main city to this place is actually a very good road. You know, the person who spoke to us about this property didn't do justice to it, and I am quite pleased and I'm quite impressed. Coming all the way from Abuja for this opening, I am so happy. That's just it.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He has really said a whole lot. And you heard what he said. He said the person who actually sold didn't even do justice because a lot of things beyond his expectation. And this is what we do at GTEX. Beyond what we promise, we deliver more. We deliver more. And please, what would you like to say to smart investors who are still looking to buy or probably still contemplating to invest?
Yeah, like I said, this is a very good land to invest in, and actually, smart people buy when it is at this level because of the appreciation in value. And those in diaspora, those within, those in other states apart from Lagos, I think it's a good investment to look into. And the documentation I've received already, and the credibility of this company is something I would advertise for others to know and then key into it.
Yeah, one thing, one keyword about GTEX is integrity. When we promise, we deliver. And once again, we are here live at Garnet Estate, Ibejuleki, and we're signing out. Plots are still selling fast. And if you are interested, you can also reach us. Thank you. Smart investors, we are here live at Jasper Smart City, Isheri, for our land allocation and inspection. And one of the amazing things that is happening here today is we are allocating land to the early investors that have keyed into this opportunity that we have here at Jasper Smart City, Isheri. And one of our investors is actually here with us. And I would just like to just ask him some brief questions just to show you what we have here and what you are doing here. And I remember that this is not your first time of coming to this estate. Actually, some time ago we came together, and when we came here, you realize that work was ongoing. But between then and now, what do you see to have been the difference so far?
There's so much difference from the last time I came here. Then we don't have a fence, there's no drainage, and it's just more like a forest. But this time around, a lot of changes there. There's a lovely gate and fence has been erected, drainage work going on, and the atmosphere is quite different from what it was before. And I hope it will improve from what I've seen so far.
Yes, sir. Definitely, like you said, it will definitely improve. Work is ongoing, and GTEX land is not slowing down. We are not resting. And today that you have been allocated, sir, how do you feel about this? You know, many people say real estate is calm, but looking at what we have here, you experiencing it yourself and having your allocation letter, what can you say about that, sir?
From your advert, you said this is savings for the future.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when we buy this land, the value is 50 million, and we bought it for 50 million per plot. So we key in into this promo, yeah, because we've saved 35 million naira on each plot.
Yes, sir.
So we bought an acre. So that is I'll be making like 300 million in a few years, hopefully.
That's amazing.
I mean,
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you've heard from one of our clients here, Mr. Akim, and it's an amazing offer that we have here. We still have our discount ongoing. Thank you. We're signing out from Jasper Smart City, Isheri.
Hey, champion. If you've been part of the 21-day high ticket sales challenge, you already know this isn't just another training. It's a game changer for closing high ticket real estate deals, attracting premium clients, and building long-term wealth. But success is better when shared. Here's how to keep the momentum going. Share the Zoom link. Invite your team and contacts to register at www.gtextandassociates.com/s. They'll get full access to join the live Zoom sessions and engage directly too. Share on Facebook, follow our page, GText and Associates, turn on notifications. Share the live video to your timeline, in groups, and tag your realtor friends. Share on Instagram, follow us. At GText and Associates, tap the bell to turn on notifications. Share our flyer, clips, or reels to your story. Tag at GText and Associates and use hashtag 21-Day Sales Challenge so we can repost you. Share on YouTube. Subscribe to GText and Associates. Post your takeaways from today's session. Include the registration link, www.gtextandassociates.com/SC. Encourage your professional network to join. Final step, use your voice. Record a short video or voice note sharing what you've gained and why others should attend. Post it across your platforms. Tag at GText and Associates and use hashtag 21-Day Sales Challenge so we can repost you. Let's turn this challenge into a movement. Don't keep the fire to yourself. Ignite your network.
Don't tell anybody. Today, even a chicken with an eagle wing is going to get allocated today. Life at White House Estate, Monia.
You don't know why it's going on.
Listen. Even rain cannot stop us from entering our train to Monia today.
Imagine stepping out of the train and entering into White House Estate, Monia.
Tell him you're...
I've been going through something.
Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day.
Hi guys, we're live at Monia White House Estate, and today is the allocation for our existing clients. And the beautiful thing here is the fact that you can be a client, a landowner in this place. Take a look at it, just close to the express road. And from here to the train station, just less than 5 minutes. So why not take advantage of the amazing offer? Guess what? GText Land is celebrating its anniversary, and as a company, 17 years, and you know what that means about business. So the best time to buy into or to own a piece of this gold mine is today, and you want to reach out to the numbers our team to own a piece of this gold mine today. Remember, smart investors don't wait to buy land. They buy land and wait. Call today and secure your plot today.
Hey guys, how you doing today? So welcome to another episode of the High Ticket Sales Challenge. We've been doing this for a few days now. Our target is 21 days, and today we want to look at the concept called sales funnel. And basically, when you're doing high ticket sales funnels, basically is one of the most effective strategy for selling anywhere in the world, right? Leveraging on the sales funnel. And basically what it says is that you must see sales like a funnel, typically wider at the top and then gets narrow towards the base. And there are a few elements of a funnel. One is called ethical bribe, lead generation. It's the same word, ethical bribe or lead magnets. Are both the same thing, and basically that's the widest part of it. It's saying give something for free, give something for free. Unfortunately for me, I'm here at Harvard, and my professor is saying no, don't do that. And it's teaching me a whole lot about some of the models I've used over the years in selling, and it's helping me to also understand some of the challenges I've faced, right? So for example, I sell real estate is not for the poor. It's premium. If you're not rich, you can't afford real estate in most parts of the world, and it's more difficult in Africa because we don't have mortgage. But some have been able to attract millions of followers who cannot even afford what I sell. And I've been able to manage them over time, offer a lot of free stuff. But, it's getting to a point where I'm learning to see how indirectly I've attracted sometimes the wrong customer. Okay, so you've attracted these people who can afford what you sell, they love your lifestyle, they admire you, but there's some resentment there. And so how do you then do sales funnel for high ticket? Okay, how do you do that? One of the things my professor talked about that I want to share here was how if you're going to give something for free, that it should be because you're able to get data. There must be something you're getting if you're going to do that, right? So if you're doing sales funnel and you want to use this method, first of all, my first rule would be sure that you've targeted your sales funnel in such a way that it will attract those who can afford it. If you're selling premium, don't forget that premium is for high net worth, and you want to figure out a way that you have something special for high net worth. Now, if you get this correctly, let me just ask that question. So what can you give that a rich person will be interested in participating, and in exchange they give you their phone number and or their email, or both? Because anytime you're doing sales funnel, your goal is to eventually capture the customer's phone number or email, or both, right? And sometimes you even want to capture a few more information. So the question is, what can you offer? Okay, what can you offer? And what I've learned over the years, and from some of what I'm analyzing with my professor here at Harvard, is that you want to do a survey. And you want that survey to include the fact that you're also going to give them the result of the survey. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you ask yourself, who are my target market? Who are those who can afford what I sell? So I can do a survey for car owners. I could do a survey because those who kind of own cars, those who buy cars, are sometimes direct competitors of those who sell houses. Because if somebody doesn't buy a car from you, what else will they buy? You see? Another is nightclub. Those who go to nightclubs, they go to this nightclub, they spend so much money buying drinks, and I didn't understand this whole nightclub market until my OPM course at Harvard. Now, my living room, so this is my living room. Okay, so this is like the living area, and each of us have one room to each other. And we're 8 of us here. That's how we've been paired. So one way or the other, I have to deal with this 7 other people with me. And to my surprise, almost every day, my living room, we're going out. And not just going out, we have a Japanese amongst us. He loves to drink. Oh, Lord of mercy. And everything, they go out, they drink, and, a few times I'm able to join them. But I can't keep up with every day. I'm not just that kind of person. But it taught me a big lesson to how somehow the nightclubs, the party thing has a lot of high net worth people there. Because you could be thinking, oh, no, I'm not sure I have that right kind of people. So again, what kind of survey can you put together for such people? So doing a survey that will give a report that will attract, another is business owners, founders of businesses. And you could put a cap to it to kind of use that to know, okay, how big is your business? How many employees do you have? But you want to leverage a survey. It's a powerful tool that can be used to create what we call lead magnet, what we call ethical bribe. It's a powerful, powerful tool. Right? I hope we're getting value from this. I hope we're getting value. Another thing you want to do is also sponsoring events. And at that kind of event, you then offer something for free. I'm an author, so it's easier for me, right? So I could be at a CEO event, and I look for a book on that helps CEOs, right? 2-3 marketing, finance, and so on and so forth, and then offer it for free. Because I'm offering for free, doing scaling business integrity. Most of the CEOs want to get it, and I give them a QR code. They scan, they get the free book. I get their contact. I'm able to follow up and say they can do business with me. So you start from there, and that's why where you appear critical, you want to sponsor golf call events, but either way, don't forget the goal of the first phase of a sales funnel, which is capture the leads. Then the second phase is called tripwire. Okay, you can type it, tripwire. Tripwire now at this point is, what can I offer them that they can pay me for, right? That is not too expensive. So the scientific research has shown that the mindset of a free customer versus a paid customer is a long distance. So if you look here, I don't know that you can see the bridge. Okay, so it's believed that the mindset between a free customer, the journey mentally they need to go is like from that bridge to where I am here. That's the journey the customer needs to take. So it's a long one. And so that they got the free book or free whatever or survey and all that does not mean they automatically will wake up one day and want to do business with you. So you want to make sure the first transaction that will happen will be something small, something easy, something they can throw away, something they're not even going to think about it. And we'll call that tripwire. Sometimes you even make a loss on that thing just to get their attention, just to get them to do it. And you must be thoughtful. Sometimes it could be a complementary thing. Sometimes it could be a partnership thing where you look at what they really like and you're giving it, getting some discount, they pay a little token for it, and then they're able to have it, So you want to really, really work on this. Sometimes it's even for their children. Sometimes you can give a tripwire for their kids, but look for something they're not going to think too much about. They're just paying something small, but very, very strategic, and they're making good money from that. So I'm sorry, I'm not saying they're making good money. They're getting a good deal, even if you are losing. So that's the concept here. They're getting a good deal, even if you are losing. And that's how this works. Good deal for them, you may lose, but as long as it's a good deal, they are happy. And that's the whole idea here. But not too expensive. So I'll give an example. Let's assume you sell cars and your typical average car goes for $30,000. What can you offer your potential customer that is as low as $100 or below? That's what we're talking about here. As low as $100 or below. So it's too good a deal, and it just gets them to try it. And then after that, you move to the third level, which is called the main offer. And this is now exactly what you sell. So you're selling real estate in our case now. At this point now, straight boom, real estate. So sometimes people don't understand why I do a lot of conferences and meetings and all that. Of course, I'm getting to realize that doing it free was a big mistake, and I'm just not going to do it again because it then attract the wrong customers to me, right? So I'm not doing free conferences anymore. I learned my lesson very hard while learning. But for me in real estate, part of what I do is conferences, and if people pay for the conference, right, no matter how small, it can be a tripwire for the main thing that I sell. So the concept of always doing free trainings, free conferences is dangerous sometimes. Except if the free conference is a tripwire, but I'm changing my model to, well, I'm willing to speak at conferences as long as the right audience are there, except if it's church. If it's a church, I'm not too much about money once it's religion is involved. But once it's non-church, the question for me is, do I have the right customers in the room? I don't even mind sponsoring the event as long as it guarantees I have the right customer in the room. And at that case, I'm willing to speak for free because I charge to speak. I charge $20,000. I'm thinking of increasing it as well to speak. But I'm willing to speak without charging my professional fees if the right people are in the room. But the new model for me is now, hey, when I do seminars, it has to be paid. Okay, and the more I charge, the higher the chance that the right person that then needs to buy property will be in the room. I'll give you an example. I did a conference once, right? And I made a loss on the conference. And that's what people don't know. Most of my conferences, even when I charge, I still make a loss. So this was a conference, and let's put it in dollars, right? This was a conference that cost about $150,000 to put together. And the ticket sales we realized was less than $50,000. So a loss of over $100,000. And then, but here's the good news. One of the participants eventually now bought a property of almost $1 million. Straight up. Of course, there are more that down the line did business, but you look at it from that angle of, okay, not bad. I may be making, losses, remember, using the conference as the tripwire, and then my main offer is them buying properties. They are making a bit more, there. So then you have what we call upsell and downsell. So if you offer them the main product, they don't buy it, then you look for something cheaper than the main product. But if you offer them the main product they bought, then you upsell them, you look for something more they can buy. Sometimes the next thing they can buy is not more expensive. It could be complementary, but you're just trying to maximize that customer to see other areas that they can do business with you. I hope you got right. This sales funnel, and particularly how it works with high ticket products. Okay. I love you all, and remember to share this video, share your testimony, to share how this is helping your business, how you're learning from this, how this is critical for you. I need your testimony. It's very important. I really will appreciate everyone who's doing that, and tag me, and you have no idea how much it costs to continue to do all these free trainings. Even if it's GTEx doing it, I'm already telling them, hey, we need to start charging people, right? Sometimes it's quantity, it's quality and all that. So you're getting this for free, so share and put it out there. Love you all. I'm Stephen Akita. Bye-bye.
Hey, champion. If you've been part of the 21-day high ticket sales challenge, you already know this isn't just another training. It's a game changer for closing high ticket real estate deals, attracting premium clients, and building long-term wealth. But success is better when shared. Here's how to keep the momentum going. Share the Zoom link. Invite your team and contacts to register at www.gtextandassociates.com/s. They'll get full access to join the live Zoom sessions and engage directly too. Share on Facebook, follow our page, G-Text and Associates, turn on notifications. Share the live video to your timeline, in groups, and tag your realtor friends. Share on Instagram, follow us. At G-Text and Associates, tap the bell to turn on notifications. Share our flyer, clips, or reels to your story. Tag at G-Text and Associates and use hashtag 21-Day Sales Challenge so we can repost you. share on YouTube, subscribe to G-Text and Associates. Post your takeaways from today's session, include the registration link, www.gtextandassociates.com/SC. Encourage your professional network to join. Final step, use your voice. Record a short video or voice note sharing what you've gained and why others should attend. Post it across your platforms. Tag at G-Text and Associates and use hashtag 21-Day Sales Challenge so we can repost you. Let's turn this challenge into a movement. Don't keep the fire to yourself. Ignite your network. Attention all investors and future homeowners. We have important news for you. There will be a price increase at Garnet Estate, Ibeju Lekki. If you've been considering securing a property in this fast-developing area, now is the time to act before the new prices take effect. Garnet Estate is strategically located in one of the most sought-after regions of Ibeju Lekki, an area that is witnessing rapid growth and significant infrastructural development. With projects like the Lekki Free Trade Zone, the deep sea port, and the upcoming airport, property values in this area are set to soar in the coming years. By investing now, you're not just purchasing land, you're positioning yourself for long-term growth and high returns. The current pricing offers incredible value, and this price increase means that this window of opportunity is closing fast. So if you're ready to invest in a bright future, this is the best time to key in. Don't miss out on this rare opportunity to secure your spot at Garnet Estate before the price hike. Contact us today for more details or to reserve your plot for the launch of the estate on the 12th of September, 2024. Act now and make a smart investment in your future at Garnet Estate, Ibeju Lekki.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please say I can hear you in the comment section. So my name is Nifemi and I'll be anchoring today's training. I hope everybody is well. Thank you to Doctor for that amazing video. I hope you got value. If you got value, type value in the chat. I got value, I got amazing value. In fact, there's one thing that stuck with me. Doctor said the first goal is to capture your lead. And then he talked about something called tripwire. He said that you should make sure your first transaction is something small, thoughtful, to capture the attention of these customers. So it could be like a discount, maybe something for kids. But then even if it is small and thoughtful, it has to be strategic because he talked about making losses. So he mentioned the conference he did and there was a discount. Even if he made a loss at the end of the conference, he still made millions of dollars in sales. So the first step is to capture your lead, and then you should take advantage of a tripwire. Also, I learned that if you're giving premium, we all know that premium is for high net worth individuals. So you have to give something a rich person is interested in. You can't just bring anything. You have to be strategic. You have to ask yourself, what can I offer that these rich people want? And you should leverage on nightclubs. You know, nightclubs, you have a lot of high net worth individuals there. Do a survey. Yes, basically. To also sponsor events, offer something for free. It can help to build trust and integrity. So I hope you all got as much value as I got, or even more. If you got value, type in the chat value. Amazing. Thank you very much. So we're going to be moving on to testimonials, and Daniel Peter is going to be anchoring that. So I'm going to give the floor to Daniel Peter. Daniel Peter, please, let's have you.
I'm muted. All right. Good morning, everyone. I am Daniel Peter, and I'll just take this testimonial section briefly. The essence of this testimonial, we've not been doing this. This is day 11, and it's paramount. We actually, testify to what we've learned for a very long time, right? And this is not the first time we're anchoring the 30 days, 21 days challenge. It has always been 30 days, but today we are doing 21 days, right? And this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to go. It's very important you testify what you've been learning. You just don't want to do the normal routine like a mediocre. You want to really build up a giant there to go into the markets and as well, devour anything objection, anything lack of sales and all. So I would want us to, turn on our videos. Number one, more are still joining because we are trying to rectify some technical issue from the back end. So more are still joining. But before they join, I think the 16 of us that are here, we can turn on our videos, number one. And number two, we'll be taking it one by one. We've actually been doing this, telling people to do a video to tag GTS and Associates and Doctor, but it has not been effective. But I'm here to help us, right? So what this is how I'm going to do it. You turn on your video and you go by the script I'm going to say now. Like you say, my name is Daniel Peter, and you mention your name. My name is Daniel Peter, and this is my 11th day of joining. It's 21 day. You just put it there, and ever since I've joined, I've been able to learn this. I've been able to learn how to close sales. I've been able to learn how to build confidence. I've been able to learn how to leverage relationship. You just mentioned what you've been able to learn for this period of time. Then you appreciate Dr. Stephen, for making this available. Trust me, we don't really. If you check all of our flyers everywhere, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, you see that we don't charge nothing less, nothing for training. You can even see that they are even dragging our chairman as regards $20,000. Most of our trainings are not cheap, right? So it's the way you can give back to what we are giving to you is to do a testimonial. Is to do a testimonial. So you unmute, you turn on your video, your name, where you are joining from, sorry, where you joined from, and as well what you've learned. You appreciate Dr. Stephen, right? And you appreciate GTEX and Associates. It's a 21, and thank you, and you mentioned the program 21 days challenge that you joined because we're gonna have 30 days challenge maybe after this, right? So I'll be calling you and I'll put you in the spotlight. I will want the tech guys to please help me do that while I do it from my hand. So let's start with Uchechukwu Ozowalu. Kindly unmute, turn on your videos, right? And tell us where you're joining from, what you've learned from this 21 days challenge. Thank Dr. Stephen, thank GTS and Associate, and encourage people to join as well. Thank you so much. Uchechukwu, we let us have you on the floor. You've not unmute. Unmute. Okay, so hold on. Let me put you add to spotlight. Let me add you to spotlight so you can talk right now. You cannot. We can't hear you still.
My name
Hello?
is Hello.
All right, now go on now.
Okay, my name is Ozowalu Chichuku.
All right.
I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. So for the past, I've been training for the last 10 days. I didn't start on the first day.
Yep.
But it's been a very refreshing course, starting from the Facebook ad, going to the email marketing, and how your non-verbal cues are effective when it comes to closing business deals, and the lead generation, how that attracts the high net worth individuals, and many more. Thank you, Dr. Stephen, for this opportunity, and thank you, GTS Foundation, for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think the next person taking this, you will help us mention the program you attend, that is the 21 days challenge. All right. Thank you, Chichiku. All right. Thanks so much, Chichiku. I think we have favor. Let's have favor. So favor. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Everybody. We are many.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay. Hold on. Let me put you on the spot. Everybody has to. Okay, let's have Shade below. Let's have Shade. Okay, Shade. Okay, sorry. Come in. Where is the person? Next person. Yeah. Okay, about Caleb Uluwadari. Yeah, sure. Let's have Caleb Uluwadari. I'm coming. I want to remove you from spotlight. So we have our speaker call already, but we have to be very brief. Caleb Uluwadari. Have you added to the spotlight right now? So Caleb, you can unmute and turn on your video. Caleb Uluwadari. Hello. Okay. Let's quickly have Caleb Uluwadari.
Okay, sorry, I joined just shortly. Which program I said?
Okay, you said what?
I said I joined shortly, not long ago.
All right, so we are doing a testimonial, and you're going to mention your name. You're going to mention where you're joining from. You're going to mention the program you're currently attending, and you're going to tell us what you've learned for the past 10 days, right? And then you thank Dr. Stephen, and you thank GTEX and associates. Then you encourage other associates to join. That's all. Just 30 seconds max.
Okay. My name is Oluwadari Kilev, and I'm joining from mainland Lagos. Yeah, and this I've been attending 21 days ticket sales challenge conference. For the past day that I've started, I haven't missed any day. I think just yesterday I missed one. Sorry. So, and I've learned a lot. I've really learned a lot to know. And one of the things that really helped me, and I've used it in, talking to clients, is when you are trying to, get the client, one of the best ways to do it is to, put them on the Zoom call. I think one of the speakers said it. That should be the day before yesterday or so. And it really helped me. There's a client that who is about to, pay for one of our estates. That was the strategy I used. I took him from WhatsApp to Zoom, and we had that call. I did the presentation, and I was really interested. So yeah, it has been a very wonderful one since the day we have started. And I urge other associates who have been missing out on this great opportunity, because this, for my own valuation, this, if you are to attend this conference outside there, you are going to be paying at least $1 million. So, and we are getting it all here for free. So I'm urging you, if you are not here, and associates, if you are not here, you are missing out on a lot. So I want you to join. I'd love to see you and get value, as I've gotten a lot of value. I know that, and I look forward to getting more value.
Okay, Caleb, so what do you have to say as regards that now? Like, who are you appreciating? Let's have the honor of coming.
So as regards what?
Okay, so I think you missed the pattern. It's you appreciate maybe the pattern is you appreciate Dr. Steven, then you appreciate the
Should I
subsidiary
just come?
legitimate.
Should I just come over again? Should I just start again? Start over.
If you can be brief, that's fine.
Okay. Well, everyone, my name is Olada Ikele, but I'm joining from mainland Lagos. Thanks to Dr. Stephen Akitayo for putting up this program, 21 days IT Sales Challenge. Yeah, and for the past days I've been joining here, I've gained a lot of value. I mean, one thing that resonated with me, one thing that I really appreciate is the fact that one of our speakers told us that one of the ways to get clients to pay, you don't close clients on your WhatsApp text, you don't close them probably on your WhatsApp call. The best way to do it is to schedule a Zoom meeting. It sends a signal of professionalism and you know what you're doing. And yeah, and I use that same method, and I'm about to convert a prospect into a paying client who is going to pay soon, just waiting for some things. And it's just I've gotten value. And if you are not here, for my own valuation, if you are to attend this conference, this 21 days conference outside, you are going to pay nothing less than #1 million. And you're getting it all for free. Thanks to Dr. Stephen Akintayo again. I mean, for putting up this, for spending money. I mean, and it's just for you associates. So if you're not here, you're missing a lot. I wouldn't want you to miss the next day and the coming days. Yeah. So
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Caleb Oluwadare. That's so amazing. And we will stop right here. While we'll welcome the trainer, the speaker for today. Then we will continue from there. Please stay on call. Don't leave. Don't go. This is the best time to pick up your pen, pick up your writing materials, and learn for today's section. All right. Today I will be bringing up a prestige person, a person of honor, a person of value. She has traveled far and wide. She is one of our branch manager, the branch manager of Ibejuleki branch, and she is the current branch manager of Ibejuleki branch, and she has closed multiple sales. When it comes to real estate, so she is here to train us and to give us value, to tell us the nitty-gritty behind real estate, and she's going to give us a lot of value. I urge you to all listen.
That's me.
And she's the person
You're
giving
probably
us this
wondering
content.
how I
Thank
ended
you.
up in this situation.
Did you see that? My village people tried me today, but guess what? They failed. Anyway, welcome to Jasper Gardenia Estate, here in Ibejuleki. This estate is perfectly located, sharing landmarks with the Dangote Refinery, this seaports, and also Lekki Free Trade Zone. And let me just point out, no need to worry about bad roads here. The estate road is tiled and interlocked. One of the first things you notice is our culture of protocol. Right here, the security personnel welcome me in style. Jasper Gardenia is a gated and fully fenced estate, ensuring your safety and peace of mind. Now, let's head inside. The entrance features a smart door, technology at its finest. Stepping into the sitting room, you can already tell this space is all about luxury and comfort. It is spacious, and smart installations like Alexa are already in progress, with more smart features on the way. You've also got a wine rack and a storeroom placed neatly in here. Moving on to the kitchen, though still in progress, so much is already in place. We've got the cooker, the cabinets, and yes, cabinets, not cupboard, the heat extractor, and more coming in soon. Everything is being designed with functionality and elegance in mind. There is also a visitor's bedroom downstairs, complete with an ensuite toilet. In fact, all rooms in this 4-bedroom terrace duplex are ensuites, ensuring maximum privacy and convenience. Heading upstairs, the first room I entered was spacious and screaming luxury, with a well-fitted bedroom and all the modern features you could need. The second bedroom follows suite, complete with wardrobes and a fully equipped bedroom. Oh, Let's not forget the terrace. It's a perfect spot to relax, enjoy some fresh air, and soak in the views. Now to the madam's bedroom. Yeah, madam's bedroom. Spacious enough for madam and all her shenanigans. And the bedroom, let's just say modern luxury at its peak, with ample space and the finest fittings.
Looking for your next dream home? This beautifully finished unit is now up for lease, perfect for families or professionals who value style, space, and peace of mind. Enjoy top-tier amenities, 24/7 security, and the luxury of a well-planned estate. G-Text Homes. We don't just build houses, we build dreams.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Our speaker is on standby right now. And Mr. Akwen Francis, you have the floor. Your slide is up. Kindly unmute and let's enjoy today's training.
Hello, good morning all. Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me? All right, good morning all. First of all, I want to with great, heart of appreciation, appreciate Doctor for this very, big opportunity to come up and, share some insights about our products, at Jasper Gardenia and in Abuja and in Lagos. First of all, my name is Akwen Francis. I'm currently the site engineer at Jasper Gardenia in Bejuleki. All right, so my slide, can you see my slide? My slide is on. Yeah, so this opportunity is very, very good. It's very, very, important. I've seen quite a number of us come up to share, the value you've been getting so far with the training. This value, you would pay a lot of money to, get it elsewhere. But here at GTEX Homes, here at GTEX Global, where we understand, the essence of true value, giving our people true value, this has been organized to help us and then to give us the relevant skills we need to be able to sell, right? So first of all, what I'll be doing in today's session is to just give you an idea of the products we have, right? I'll first of all share some of the products we have and why you should convince your clients if you're a G&A member or if you're a team member of GTEX Holdings, or if you're a client yourself, why you should even key into some of these products. right? So without wasting so much time, I've already introduced myself. Like I said, my name is Akwen Francis, site engineer at, Jasper Gardiner. So please, my next slide. All right. So what is the objective of, this product knowledge? What is the objective? So first of all, we want to equip us with, the key product knowledge. We want us to not just sell. It is one thing to want to sell, but it's still another thing to understand, your product and then sell it effectively. In most cases, if you're having a conversation with a client and then the client understands that you don't even know what you're talking about, it's very, very difficult to close your sales as it may be. So second of all, we want to understand, how to sell, GTEx, homes off plan, products, right? How to sell off-plan products. So what are off-plan products? Off-plan products are, we are selling vision. We are selling, plans that are not completed yet. We just want to paint the overall picture to our clients to be able to key into the future of our project, right? So please, next slide. All right, so I have one of the favorite quotes that I like to, to say most of the times, right? You don't just sell real estate, right? You present, a future, you inspire confidence, and then you open the door, to inspiring words. So one of the disadvantages, let's say the ignorance of most, salespeople or most G&A persons or most team members, as the case may be, is their desire to sell, right? So, but they are not just wanting to sell, they are selling the wrong way. They don't even understand the product. They don't even know the vision behind the products they are selling. And then they don't know the essence of, what they are selling, right? So this, is meant to give you the requisite knowledge that you need to know. And then not just the knowledge, why, some of these products are in existence, right? Giving you a behind the scene essence of, trying to connect with location, trying to connect with, some of the, investments, advantages of keying into some of these products, right? So when you have all this knowledge, right, it opens doors for lasting wealth, right? We are not coming as, G&A members that are just, hungry and pushing out products to our clients. But when we come with the knowledge, like we want to solve a problem, we've experienced that there's a particular problem in society, the housing problem, and then we come, with so much confidence. It helps us to, help the client in return and then open doors for wealth. Yes. So my next slide, right? So I'll just go, without wasting so much time, I'll just have a deep dive in some of the, the products we have. Know what you're selling. What are we selling, first of all? Please, if you can hear me, kindly just, drop a message for me in the comment section so I know you are following. If you are following, kindly just, drop a message in the chat section so I know you are following. All right, great. All right, so products, deep dive. We don't just know to understand the surface of, the products. We want to understand the essence of whatever we're selling. Having the knowledge of the essence and then the importance of what you're selling now will help you to come in not as a hungry salesperson, but will come in as somebody that is offering value, right? And then you understand that when you come to your client as somebody that is offering value, right? They tend to associate with you. They tend to connect with you. Let me just quickly chip in that there are so many real estate companies out there, right? So what is what is your advantage edge, right? What is keeping you above, the waters, right? You can't just come in as an ordinary, G&A member or an ordinary GTEx Holdings team member and want to close deals. You have to come in from a place of, solution, right? You're offering solution to your client. So, right, first of all, I want to talk about the 4-bedroom terrace duplex in Bejuleki, Lagos, right? Don't forget the essence of the training today is just to give you a deep dive of some of the products we have, the knowledge of some of the products we have, right? So now we are selling luxury at GTEx Homes, at GTEx Global. We sell luxury, and then luxury. If you present a luxury product in just an ordinary way, you will not be able to sell it, right? So first of all, you have to be able to paint a clear picture, right? The perceived value, the actual value, and all these will help you to sell, right? So for our 4-bedroom terrace duplex at Ibejuleke, right, it's affordable yet luxurious, right? So when I talk about affordability, it means yes, with the value this particular product is offering, right, the price is not commensurate. What do I mean? The price, right, you can give the price and still have the value that is above the price that you're offering, right? So it shares the same premium location, right, with our future 5-bedroom version, right, which I'll talk about briefly. Is located within the proximity, right, to the Dangote refinery, the Lekki deep sea ports, the Lekki free trade zone, and it's smart and green, right? So we don't just sell properties, even though it's off plan. When you paint a clear picture of what you're selling at the end, right, the client understands, right? You're not just selling, a product. You're selling the essence, the benefits. You're selling the futures. How is the client going to feel at the end, right? So location, it's located, at the Dangote refinery, within proximity, right? And then Lekki deep sea port, the Lekki free trade zone. It's smart, it's green. And then what do I mean by smart and green? It offers advanced technology. Most of you understand the essence of technology in our society today. AI, right? Technology, advanced technological features, and then humans, right, as times go on, humans have a low span, right? They want to just interact with a product at a go, right? And then they want to engage, they want to see that the product is able to offer convenience, right? And that is one of the factors of luxury, right? So when you're pitching all this to your clients, you speak about the location. This location is very, very important, especially for the commercial activities that are happening at the Berjuleki, Lagos, especially the commercial activities due to the Dangote refinery, the Lekki deep sea port, when the clients can be able to key in, right? The client can be able to key in some of these products. They are able to sell and get a high return on investment, because wherever commercial activities is, there is massive development, and then there is massive increase in housing. There is a housing deficit, right? So this product, it's ideal for young families, mid-level professionals, investors, looking to enter the Ibejuleki market with a lower initial investment while still enjoying the same capital appreciation, right? Capital appreciation simply means, yes, you are investing, but you're not just investing for investing purpose. You are investing to get a high return on investment. You're looking to appreciate your capital as the time goes on, right? So, right, what is a sales strategy, right? I'm an engineer, but interacting and working under GTEx Holdings have tried to train me on how to present myself as a sales-based person, right? And then I've learned that whatever the case is, whatever department you are, you're either receiving offers or you are the one offering, you're the one giving out the offers. So I want all of us to look at it as people that want to give out offer. And then if we're able to know the knowledge and understand the knowledge of the offers that we're giving, it places us at a place of advantage, right? So first of all, what is a sales insight, right? If you're selling this property or you're selling this product, right? First of all, emphasize affordability. And I've already spoken about affordability. You're trying to look at, you're trying to describe to our client, or your client, as the case may be, that this value in this particular location, this value at Ibejuleki is not commensurate to the price. It's affordable. It outbeats the price, or the price of this property, because some of these investors are intending to enter, they are entry level investors and with a growing family, right? So I'll quickly go to one of our next products. If you can understand me, kindly just drop in the comment section, and I know you're following. If you're getting value, kindly just drop in the comment section, and then I know in the chat section, and then I know you're getting value, right? If you understood what I said about, right, the 4-bedroom terrace duplex at Ibejuleki, kindly drop in the chat section. So I'll just go to the Abuja project, right? We have the 5-bedroom detached duplex with BQ, right? And then it's located at the Airport Road, Abuja. We are selling luxury. And then this estate sits near major landmarks, right? Like the Voice of Nigeria. And then it has easy access to the Abuja City Center and the renowned Dunamis Christian Center. These surroundings make it an ideal home for high network individuals, top level executive, or diaspora clients returning home, right? So when you have all this knowledge, in your books, right, you stand on a strong foundation to be able to communicate some of this value you're offering to your clients, right? So the estates, as most of our estates are, it features a smart and green home automation, right? We are selling features, we are selling benefits. It has 24/7 power supply, treated water system, secure gated community, paved road, and lifestyle amenities. So lifestyle amenities means it has a gym and a play area, and then it's perfect, combination of comfort, status, and strategic investment, right? Strategic investment. You're not just investing for investment purpose. You're a wise investor. So when you're communicating that, if your client, as the case may be, can be able to key into these, investments, they are investing strategically, right? And then they are increasing their comfort level. If they want to stay in with their family, or they want to rent it out, as the case may be, for rental income purposes, they are going to stand at advantage. And then it places you as a thought leader in the real estate sector, right? We ought to present ourselves as thought leaders in the real estate sectors for clients, or as for intending buyers to be able to connect with us and to be able to buy from us, right? So market it as a statement of success and a secure long-term investment, right, near Abuja's future commercial heart, right? So you're marketing this product, as a statement of success and a secure long-term investment, right, near the Abuja future commercial heart. So we still have, a 4-bedroom detached duplex with BQ, still at the, Airport Road in Abuja. Despite the lower cost, right? So because I want to say it has lower cost, because mind you, I made mention of the value these properties or these off-plan properties we offer to the clients at the end, right? So despite the lower cost, it retains the core features of the estates, right? We're intentional. GTEX Homes, GTEX Holdings is consistent in its offering, right? It is smart, it is green, right? It has a smart and green home system, right? It has a 24/7 power, advanced security. It has treated water, all the features. So what you ought to sell to your clients is the features, the benefits. You ought to sell, right, the value, right? You ought to sell the value. You ought to sell the value. So yeah, so kindly go to the next slide, please. If you are following what I've been saying so far, please kindly drop in the comment section that you are following. So one of the first strategies I would like to share is mastering the location, right? Mastering the location advantage. Location is not just a place, it is a promise of potential, prosperity, and progress, right? When you're selling to your clients, and then you understand the essence of the location, you are at advantage. Mastering the location, you've understood the products. Where are these products located? What are the future potential of the locations these products are located, right? Location is not just a place, it is a promise of potential, right? Take, for example, the Ibejuleki. What are the the potential, what are the potential or the advantages of the location, right? These are some of the things that you ought to pitch, right, to your clients or your prospects, as the case may be, that want them to, key in, right? You are not just selling, you know what you're talking about, you know the value you're offering to your clients. And then when you do a bit of research what is happening, or maybe in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, what is going to be happening in those locations. And then when you come in with those information, communicating those informations to your clients, right, they are willing and more comfortable to invest in you, because you're not pushing products to them, you are pushing value to them, making sure that they are strategic in their investment, they are getting value with a high return on investment, right? So yes, next slide. All right, so the investment benefits. So apart from the location advantage, you ought to share about the investment benefits, right? The best investment on earth is earth, right? I want somebody to type that in the chat section. The best investment on earth is earth. The best investment on earth is earth itself, right? So especially when it's rising in value before your eyes, right? When it's rising in value before your eyes. So I've made mention that most of these, products are off plan, right? Most of these products are off plan, right? So first of all, why off plan is a smart move. You can communicate this to your clients, and then they are willing and eager to give you their money because of, what you are selling to them. You are selling, value to them. So why off plan is a smart move. So first of all, it's affordability, right? You're entering at a lower price before, the property is fully developed, right? Flexibility. You are able to spread payments over a period of 18 months, which is perfect for, a budget conscious investor. Some of these investors, they want to invest, but they want you to convince them that their investment is right. They want you to convince them that their investment is right, and then they want you to be on their own side of the game, right? So when you're communicating flexibility to your client, you're making them understand that even though you are keen into this offer today, in as much as these offers are good, they are smart, they are green offers, they are keen into these offers, you are able to spread payments. It's perfect for your budget, because since you're a budget conscious investor, it's perfect for your budget. It makes them to key in, right? So by your customization, one of the advantage of keying into an off plan, building is customization. Buyers can, personalize interior finishes to match their taste, right? They can customize interior finishes to match their taste. And then there is high return on investment. Most investors don't just want to invest in a product, they want to be assured that they are going to receive a high return on investment. And off-plan buildings offer that, right? Products appreciate in value as construction progresses, right? Products appreciate in value as construction progresses, right? So rental income potential, right? So I spoke about the Dangote refinery, right? The Lekki deep sea port, right? There's a strong demand, right? Strong tenant demand, right? And then there's a rental boom. Why? Because they are professionals, they are workers, there are commercial activities happening in some of these locations, right? So this still boils down to you doing a few research. What is going to happen in the next 5 or 10 years, from the location of where these products are, situated, right? So there's a rental boom. Professionals and experts are seeking accommodation, and then there's an increased rental value. It's just common sense, demand, there is high demand, right? And then when there is high demand, and in most cases low supply, right, you are at advantage. So we are the suppliers, right? J and A, people are the suppliers. GTEx Holdings team members are the suppliers. You are the ones supplying, this value and this product to your clients, right? There's a dual streams. You can communicate that the client can leverage both long-term rentals and high-yield short-let options. There are several options that when you communicate to your client, the client understands that, yes, you know what you're talking about, and then he or she is willing to key in. Next slide, please. All right, so just to round up or just crown it all, I've spoken about some of the product knowledge and the essence of communicating the benefits and the futures of some of these products and how it positions you and at an advantage. So what is the sales strategy or framework that can help for you, that can help us as the case may be? Great salespeople don't just sell products, they solve problems and build futures. Great salespeople don't just sell products, they solve problems and build futures So please, it was quite a privilege to be on this session to share a few of some of the ideas about our product. And then I just want to communicate that when you are intentional about selling the benefits of this product, and then it might not just be the housing unit, it can go through and then to the landed properties. When you are selling service properties, it helps you to communicate better and come at a place of advantage and not a needy salesperson. Thank you very much for the time, and I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Appen Francis. Thank you so much for that. If you got value, type in the chat value, value, value. I'm sure we learned a lot from Mr. Francis Appen. He said a lot about the housing properties in Bejuleki and also Abuja. And then he also touched on sales strategies. It's one thing to be able to sell and it's another thing to know your product. It's very important for you to know your product well. And then you have to sell and present the future of your product. So you have to let your clients, your prospects, you have to let them know what is in it for them. Because if you don't let them know what's in it for them, they won't be interested. So you have to let them know the features, what they're going to benefit from investing in this. So also as a salesperson, knowing you, it will make you look like you're presenting value. It won't make you look like an hungry salesperson. When you know your products well, you know how to pitch the features. It will make you look like you're begging them to buy. It will present you as someone that is presenting value. Yes, that's the right word. So I'm sure we learned a lot from Mr. Appen, Mr. Appen Francis. If you learned a lot, please type value in the chat. Value, value, value. Or you can even drop what you learned. Please, everybody, drop what you learned from this training in the chat. I want to see what you learned. Also, okay, so now we're going to welcome Mrs. Mata to go on from where Mr. Akwen stopped. So, Mrs. Mata, you have the floor. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, Mrs. Mata, please unmute. We can't hear you.
Hey everyone, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can
we
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Hey, Miss Mata, good morning. Yeah, good morning,
Apologies for
everyone.
that.
Let's
I don't know what
welcome
really
Mrs.
happened.
Mata very well. She came in as a copper to join GTEX, and today she has earned millions in commissions. She has sold a lot of properties, both lands and houses. And she's also currently the branch manager of Ibejuleki branch. Welcome, Miss Mata. We can't wait to hear your trainings, to listen to you this morning. You are very much welcome.
Thank you so much for that privilege. Wow, thank you. And thank you for also blowing my trumpets. I don't like why people always blow my trumpets, parara. I will do it today. So, okay, since she has started, she has blown my trumpet. Let me just tell you people that I did just get here by chance or by mistake. I remember then when I joined, I was like, that first day I joined GTEX in Abuja, I mean Ibadan then, I just have to reach out to one of my senior advisor, one of my bosses here, and I said, sir, how have you been selling? That's Mr. James. I want to know how you've been selling. Can you teach me? So what I'm trying to say is that your hunger for success that will make you to go all the way, that will make you to have the sleepless night and to get it done? Is that your hunger that will also bring in the passion that you also need to add to the property? I mean, to what you are doing and to excel in whatever you are doing. Can you still hear me, please? Can you still hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
All right, thank you. So IT, can you please share my slide? So we have offer for today. So I'm supposed to even be having drum rolls from the chat box. If you're excited to get the offer today, I want to see the energy. I want to see the energy in the building. If you're excited to get the offer today, yes, we've shared what we need to know about our properties. And also now it's time for us to go and get the money. Tell someone still inside you, don't leave the money on the table. Don't leave, because when you leave it, someone else will take it. Another realtor will take the money when you also leave it on the table. So we have some offers today. GTEX Homes have an exciting offer today. In line with our anniversary, I hope you know that this is our anniversary month. So we have our properties, our products in different locations. Currently, we have in Abuja, and also we have in Lagos. We have 4-bedroom terrace duplex in Lagos, Ibejuleki. We also have 5-bedroom terrace duplex in Lagos, Ibejuleki. While we have 4-bedroom detached, fully detached, you can also want to tell your clients, detached means stand alone. So in Abuja, we're having 5-bedroom detached, stand alone with BQ. We also have 4-bedroom detached with BQ in Abuja. So you also need to understand that we have different products. In Lagos, we have 4-bedroom terrace duplex, 5-bedroom terrace duplex. In Abuja, we have 4-bedroom fully detached, which also means stand alone with BQ in Abuja. And we have 5-bedroom stand alone, which is duplex. I mean, stand alone, detached, fully detached with BQ in Abuja. So now the offer of today, are you excited once again? Let's start from Ibejuleki because I'm here in Ibejuleki. Let's start from Ibejuleki offer. Yes, don't leave the money on the table. So in Ibejuleki, and that I'll also be making reference to the video that was played. So we are selling off-plan building. Off-plan means that you are paying ahead. We've not started building, please. Off-plan is different from carcass. Carcass, you have the structure, but not completed yet. Why for off-plan, we've not started it. So when you make your payment, we'll start to build for you from foundation level till completement, and also hand over the key to you. We have some flyers here of people that we've handed over their keys to. And recently, or let me say, as of last year, the annual rental income at this estate was 8 million naira in Ibejuleki. So that video also talk about what the person will be getting. We have the smart features. You can see the structure. You can also see the quality of the materials put in place in that building. So you want to sell this to them also. So please, let's move to the offer of today. 4-bedroom terrace duplex in Jasper Gardenia, Lagos, Ibejuleki. So just so you know, the price of this property earlier before the celebration of our 17-year anniversary. Okay, the 4-bedroom is 170 million naira. 170 million naira. And at the rate of 170 million naira, the duration, the payment plan for that, as at last month, was 12 months payment plan, which is a year. But because we are celebrating our anniversary this month, we are giving it out for the rate of 161.5 million naira with a payment plan of 18 months. So if you have your investor, your prospective client interested in buying, securing this luxury apartment, what you also need to go and rush to tell them in order not to leave the money on the table now is you are getting a whopping 5% discount when they are buying now. And all they need to do is to make a commitment, a down payment of 20 million naira and spread payments across 18 months instead of 12 months. So what they are getting here, they are getting 5% discount, and they are getting additional 6 months payment plan. Instead of 12 months, they now have 18 months to spread their payments. Instead of paying 170 million naira, they're now paying 161.5 million naira. And this property is situated at Ibejuleki, Lagos. And our speaker has already done well about the location, and I also want to use location to sell our products too. So I don't think there's any for me to be going back to the location and the features. He has also told us much about the features. Remember, 24/7 power supply, 24/7 security, 24/7 water supply. It's a green and smart estate, of course, as you can see from the video. And also we have centralized waste system that will also be receiving the waste from different waste channel and convert it to biocooking gas through biodigester system. Please, let's move the slide to the 5-bedroom terrace duplex in Ibejuleki. So for the 5-bedroom terrace duplex, instead of you paying 185 million naira with a payment plan of 12 months, now you have the privilege, your investors, your clients that you want to upsell, have the privilege to get 5% discounts, which means they are now buying at the rate of 175.75 million naira instead of 185 million naira. And they now have also 18 months payment plan. The down payments remain the same thing, 20 million naira down payments, 18 month payment plan, and instead of you paying 185 million naira, you're now buying at the rate of 175.75 million naira. I hope this is amazing and also cause for us to celebrate, to appreciate GTEX Homes for giving you this opportunity to sell our products, and also for our investors to enjoy this discount promo with us. So let's head to Abuja. So our estate is also located at Airport Road in Abuja. And this shares proximity with Dunamis Church, just like our speaker said earlier, also Jedo Estate, and it's also about 10 to 15 minutes to Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. So talking about luxury, and they can also buy this property for different investment opportunities, either for them to reside, or they want to lease it out for annual rental income, or for short-let business. That's how you want to also attach the importance of the location with the value provided for having housing units in these different locations that we have. Remember, that of Ibejuleki is having housing units, green and smart housing units, where there's commercial activities. Having it, their employees also need a place to raise their head. And couple up with the fact that the kind of employees in this area, they want smart housing units. For the airports, yes, you also have travelers. They want comfortability, and we're also offering smart housing units to them. So instead of them paying 250 million naira, just come with 209 million naira, having 5% discounts, and also 18 months payment plan, 18 months payment plan instead of 12 months payment plan. So let's move to the next slide further. Okay. Oh, we have the 4-bedroom. No, I think we talk about this. We left with 4-bedroom, fully detached in Abuja. So what we sell in Abuja is 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, fully detached, also known as standalone with BQ. And the price for that, the actual price happens to be 200 million naira with 12-month payment plan. But for now, with the 5% discount promo, we are offering to our smart investors 190 million naira instead of 200 million naira and 18-month payment plan. So one of the amazing thing about this offer is that it has been since May, let's say since May 1st, and this offer is ending tomorrow. It's ending May 31st. So this is the best time for you. No one can tell. The investors you'll be talking to, the prospective clients you'll be talking to, go and meet them now. So let me also get your question concerning these products. These are the offers we have available for our Jasper Gardenia Ibeju Lekki and also Jasper eView at Airport Road, Abuja. Thank you for having me once again. My name is Oje Mata Iremulo.
Thank you, Mrs. Mata. All you said. I hope everybody got enough value, more than enough, in fact. She explained very well how you can sell this land, everything you need to know to sell this property. If you have any question, please type in the chat so Mrs. Mata can attend to your questions. Or better still, unmute and ask your question.
Okay, let me quickly chip this in. Jasper Gardenia Ibeju Lekki, I've actually sold this property. I sold the 1 unit of 5 bedroom to someone last year, sometimes last year, right? So this woman has not even come to see the property before she bought, right? She saw it online and she was excited about it, right? She stays in the US. And by the time she was coming to Nigeria, she called and said she wants to see the property when she gets to Nigeria. She wants a preferential treatment, which she was given, right? And she came on her way to the estate. She saw other estates. She will pass through MN estate, like, oh my God, so this is where this estate is. Wow. Thank God though, is on the way to the land to the property I bought, right? And she saw the Dangote refinery. So, oh my God, this is where this is where the mighty Dangote stays, refinery is, that we hear about the oil and the rest. I said, yes. They said, She was so excited, started making calls right away, calling her friends that property she bought in the Ibeju Lekki is not too far from where the estate is, although we are still on our way. Then I told her it's about 15 minutes drive to the estate. She was excited already before we got there, right? So when we got there, she saw that it was already tied, the interlocking, right from the junction down to where the estate is. And she was like, okay, you told me this and I'm seeing it live and direct. She was already excited. And we entered there and she saw that, oh, okay. And she went into the houses, the already completed ones, to see. Now, this estate is selling at off-plan, meaning your clients can buy, like Ms. Mata has mentioned, do a down payment and spread payments, opportunity for them to buy a house without paying outrightly. If they want to pay outright, that is even better. Pay outrightly and we'll get it done for you, at least 6 to 7 months to be ready, right? So it's an opportunity for those persons to buy into it and spread payment, and before you know, they have a house to live in. Now, if you want to sell this house, you can tell them, especially those Nigerians abroad that don't want to pay outright, even though they have the money to pay outright. It depends on how you flow with them. Some persons, if you don't emphasize on off-plan, they could pay outright and the house will be built for them. If they want to pay off-plan, fine. So, but it's an opportunity for anyone to own a building. I remember when I just joined G10 2 years ago, there was this woman that came to have a conversation to train us. And she was a rector. She said this is how she was able to build the house they live in right now, she and her husband. Her husband is a banker. From her commission she's making, they gave her this plan that, okay, they are doing off-plan somewhere. She bought into it. That was where I heard off-plan for the first time. I don't even know what off-plan means before, right? She said she was able to she did a down payment, and she had to work very hard. Every month, she just keep paying. Every month, she pays. Every month, she pays. And today, she and her family lives inside that house she built. with off plan. So if you can emphasize this to your client, they will understand why they should buy. And before you know, you are selling massive units of this building. And the price, very, very okay, right? Very okay and very economical, right? According to the economy now, this price is very, very okay for anyone to key into right now. Thank you, guys. If there's any question you can ask quickly before we move to the next stage. I think we'll do a role play, right? Let's have a role play. Thank you, Mr. Francis. Your session was amazing. The landmark and the emphasis you laid on. Thank you very much for the training this morning. We are grateful. Let's have a role play, please. And if there's any question, okay. You can go ahead, Miss Joyce. I thought you want to ask a question. All right, I've seen your comment. A role play, please. Who is ready for the role play? Miss Joyce, will you take this one this time? Do you want to sell to me? I'm that hard customer. Who is ready? Who is ready? I should say no. Why will you say no? These are what you will meet out there. Like the role plays for you to be familiar with what you are selling. No matter how the client throws it at you, you'll be able to respond to them. That is the essence of the role play, right? Okay, we want to take the role play so that we'll be fast about it. Time.
Thank you, Mrs. Jessica. Thank you, Mrs. Mata. And thank you, Mr. Akpen Francis. Let's tell them thank you in the chat. Let's just type thank you to them. You've done very well for us today. So we're moving straight to the role play. If you would like to do the role play, please signify by raising your hand. Please indicate if you want to participate in the role play. Nobody is raising their hand. I'm going to nominate somebody. Madam Joyce, please turn on your video and unmute yourself. Come and tell to me. Madam Joyce. Madam Joyce, please unmute yourself. Yes, she did. No. Okay, Madam Joyce will not be able to participate in the role play. So I'm going to be nominating Mr. Israel Thompson. Mr. Israel, please turn on your video and unmute yourself. It seems Mr. Israel is not ready to participate in the role play. So can we have Caleb Oluwadari? Caleb Oluwadari, please turn on your video. Let's do this role play now. It will help you. Please turn on your video and unmute yourself, please. We don't have time. Mr. Caleb Oluwadari. Okay, Mr. Israel Thompson said he wants to try. You can turn on your video now and unmute yourself, please. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you. Fantastic. So, sell one of the products.
I just want to try. I'm a newbie. I just.
No problem, no problem. So you can start.
Okay. I've not really been attending all your classes. Okay. So I want. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson, are you there?
Yeah, good morning,
Good
madam.
morning. Please, who is this?
Hello, good morning, ma.
Please, who is this?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who is on the phone?
Okay, so my name is Israel.
Your name is what?
Yeah, my name is Israel Thompson.
Okay.
It's
And
Israel
who are
Thompson. I work GTEX Homes. GTEX Homes is owned by a renowned businessman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. And GTEX Home has been in business for over 60 years now. GTEX Home is one of the leading brand of property or dealing in properties.
Sorry,
in
please,
Nigeria.
Mr. Thompson. I don't have time. Who is GTEX Homes and how did you even get my number?
Okay, sorry, I got your number through a referral. Somebody who gave me the number, somebody that had done some business for us that gave me your number to contact you. So that's why I'm trying to contact you to give you our properties that be beneficial to you. And one of the properties we have is in the we have a 4-bedroom duplex. We also have a 2-bedroom. Then the 4-bedroom duplex, as it is, depends if you want to develop it in Lagos, where we have the refineries, we have the that place is one of the places that people in now, which is one of the area where rental is more for you, or even it is for you best for top-ups.
Mr.
So
Thompson, I can't. Mr. Thompson, I can't hear you, and I don't have time for all this. Please go straight to the point. Mr. Thompson.
Sorry. So it's like I will have 4-bedroom duplex. And you give me. Sorry?
Yes, I can hear you. Go on.
Hello? Okay, we have 4-bedroom duplex that goes for 1 million. Right now, doing a room with the finance house that will come of 61,500 for that discount. And this discount is not just now because in the environment properties there are very expensive. Like I said, that environment is one of the new development. If I know that electricity, the Dangote refinery is there, and that is where development is coming right now in Lagos. So that place is one of the best for you to invest you. It's going to be rental income, or it's going to be for future capital appreciation. So you know that as we land banking or houses, property is one of the best things to invest in, because Nigeria as it is a growing country, and as we also know, this investment is one of the investments that anybody who wants a secured investment, who also wants an investment that will give him peace, that will give the person peace, property and land banking is one of the best. So before Berum do please, let's give you value to give you because that's very clear. It's a place that everybody is moving into. So I don't know why you will have a special interest in that area, because that's where people from the diaspora and people even within Nigeria are moving into. Hello, Ma, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go on. So why should I spend my 160 million on this property? I don't need any property. I have houses everywhere, even outside Nigeria. I have lands in like 10 states in Nigeria.
Okay, one of the reasons is because when you invest in that place, you are going to get value for money. Value for your money in the sense that area is a developing area. And even if you don't want to live there, you can rent that place out.
So how much am I looking at?
Rental is there is about 8 million.
8 million. Why not 12 or 15 million?
Yeah. Sorry, Ma, I can't hear well.
I said, why not 12 or 15 million? 8 million is too low.
Yeah, the 8 million is for rental income. To give it out rent. It can also be for short lets. But what I'm saying is that to tell you that that place is an area that is going to give you future appreciation on your capital and your return on investment. So rental income is about 8 million. In the next 5 years, rental income there may be going to 20 million or even more. So even if you are not living there, it will give you an advantage of you recouping your money, and also make sure that you secure that place for yourself, so that in the near future, even if you want to resell that place, you would likely get more value, more income for you, because that place is very, very nice. It's a good place for you to invest in.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. So can you tell me some of the landmarks around that place, the area? Just give me some of the landmarks. I want to understand what I'm working with here.
Okay, so like I said, that place is very close to Dangote refinery, the Lekki seaport, the popular ML estate is along route, and the new airport that is going to be constructed. Area is an area that's in the for this party, because it will give you more for your money, capital of appreciation. Hello, are you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello,
Thank you,
can you
Mr.
hear
Thompson.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. I think I'm
So what
interested
I'm
in
saying is,
this property. Don't worry, can we reschedule the call for 2 p.m. today?
okay, ma, probably you are not really convinced about that place. Let me even ask you, is it about your budget or what is the problem? I know you want us to talk later so that I can know what is the real issue.
No, don't worry. I'm interested in the property. When we're speaking about how to proceed with payments. But I'm busy now. I have a meeting to attend to. So by 2 p.m., just give me a call.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll be so glad to have you back so that we can discuss one. If there's any other thing you need for clarification, I'll be there to wait for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
So that's the end of the role play. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. You actually did very well. Considering that you're even the first timer, you did well. So I'm going to invite Favor to review this role play for us briefly. Favor, please, you have the floor.
Can you hear me? All right, thank you very much for the opportunity. Mr. Israel, I love your confidence. You did very well. I love the fact that you were carrying her along. At some point, you were not really, you were just like you're kind of calm. You're withdrawn. And I love the fact he was still reaching out to you. I heard him say, Ma, are you there? Are you listening? And I love that's a very good, you know, points that we must take note of. If your client is acting withdrawn, so I've seen it like he's pitching to a withdrawn client that is just trying to withdraw herself from conversation. It's good to also give out an open-ended questions so that the person can flow and you reach out to ask if the person is there with you. So you don't keep speaking to yourself. Also, I feel like we can also improve on the the landmarks and the features. You can really amplify it to convince the client better. And also we can one thing that you can also introduce to your sales pitch is like urgency. For a withdraw client like that, you must entice them first off and give out urgency. So they have this, oh really, it's ending very soon, that kind of spice to make them want to be more how would I put it? Make just to boost their curiosity. Yes, to boost their curiosity so that they will be the one doing more of the questioning and trying to ask you more about the property. So it's just like flipping it. There's something called reverse psychology. We can go ahead to read or reverse psychology to help us when it comes to sales. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Favor, for that. So we're going to be moving on to the testimonials. I'm going to invite Daniel Peter to handle the testimonials. Okay, so Daniel Peter is here to take testimonials for today's session. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Oluwanifemi Adeoti, thank you, Favor. Thank you, Mrs. Martha. Thank you, Mrs. Jessica. Thank you, Mr. Francis. Right, it was mind blowing. It was a very, 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 very good section. So right now, right about now, we will continue to do testimonials. Right, for those who are just coming, I will give us a brief of what we've done so far and how we can then leverage what we've started. You know, the court here is they said if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. But in this way, we've done it to be the reverse. That is, you pay attention and you implement. But most importantly, you give a testimony. You give a testimonial of what you have been learning, right? And testimonial is what actually dragged me away, dragged me into GTEx immediately after school. I applied for intern and now stuff like that. So, but this is how it's going to be. This is 21 days challenge, and this is day 11, right? And we've been learning a lot about real estate, the nitty-gritty behind real estate, what real estate is all about, how to sell IT cards, how to leverage, what we have, ads, then email marketing and all. So you're going to tell us what you've learned for these past days, right? And this is how it's going to go. I will roll the script now, then you follow suit. So you just say, okay, hello, my name is Daniel Peter, and I want to say thank you to Dr. Steven. I want to say thank you to GTEx and Associates who actually made our time to organize this 21 days challenge. It has been so impactful. I learned a lot about email marketing, and I learned a lot about running of ads, because 99% or 98% of my clients are online, and I need to be visible. I will implement this, and I will start working on it. I'm saying thank you, and this is like an encouragement video to everyone that are still skeptical about joining this challenge or joining GTEx now. To say it's high time we started looking into that. 30 seconds, sharp and smooth, right? Because we've tried to really implement this. Doctor even said it in most of his videos when we're playing it. You guys, we should do a video and tag him, right? And we see that nobody is doing that. So we want to help you because we know you're very busy, right? We would do our own job by cutting most of this and make it available. And then if you can still do it after this program, we really appreciate it. It's for your own visibility. You can do a video, go on Instagram, tag Dr. Steven. He will accept, he will collaborate with Dr. Steven, and you see that your visibility will be out there. So it's just for your advantage too, because people buy from who they know and they trust, right? And if you do this video, you tag Dr. Steven repost. He promised to repost. They're like, oh yeah, even with Dr. Steven, and people buy, right? So this is what we're going to be doing now. Caleb has done his own, and I think somebody else too. Caleb has done, Uchechukwu has done. We'll go straight to Mrs. Joyce. Mrs. Joyce, right? Yes. So you're not doing role play now. I know you're not doing role play, Mrs. Joyce. What you're doing is just unmute and give us a testimonial. You thank Dr. Steven, you thank GTEx Holdings, GTEx and Associate. You mention the program you're currently attending and the value you've gotten so far. Thank you so much. I leave the floor for you, please. Thank you. Okay. All right, man, let's have you.
Oh yeah. I'm Joyce. I'm Joyce Eruse, and yeah, I've been mentored and I've learned a lot. Although I'm just beginning, and but it's been so interesting. I want to thank you, Dr. Steven. You've been so awesome, been so wonderful. I also want to thank I call her my boss, Madam Jessica. Thank you so much for all the inspirations. And yeah, I'm grateful and I'm excited to be part of the GTEx and Associates. I'm still learning and I still want to do more. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for today. I've learned a lot today. I've learned mastering my product, knowing my product very well. That will help me in my marketing and presenting my product to my prospects. Yeah, I think it's been awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Joe. That was a very, very good one. You have a good voice, and you should have even come on, to do a role play. But that's a good one. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. And let's have Mr. Wisdom Elijah. Let's have Mr. Wisdom Elijah to give a testimonial. Yeah. You call Dr. Stephen. You call you as an associate. You tell us what you've learned so far and encourage others.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Elijah Wisdom by name. I joined the training from the city of Abuja. All right, so I sincerely want to appreciate Dr. Stephen Akintayo and the entire GTEX team for putting this training together for us. That's why we are getting it free, but the value is actually premium and immeasurable. Saying thank you so much. All right, so I've not been so consistent in all the days, but the days I've joined in, it has been so phenomenal. Like 2 days ago, when I guess that was something in Joko Michael Doings. The day was teaching us. It was about sales, and one word that he really just a word he said so much was about follow up for me, and that was one thing that personally I've not been doing a lot. Sometimes I get some requests, but I don't tend to follow up as I ought to. And he even stated that he followed up a client for 9 months. I was like, wow, 9 months. That means real estate is a long term. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So he really opened my eye to the game of following up. That's most times. So clients can just be indecisive, but when you are always in their faces, it makes them to realize that I'm long due for this property or this product per se. So thank you once more again, GTEX, and I truly am honored and grateful to be part of this amazing family. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Wisdom. It was a very, very profound one. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm grateful you were able to, say this, and you were able to even learn a lot from it. And I really appreciate you. So let's have the next person on the call. Okoye. Goodness, Okoye. Goodness. Let's have Goodness on call. Is it Mrs. or Mr. Goodness? Let's have you. Let's have Goodness. All right. Kindly unmute yourself, turn on your video, and Is Goodness, yes? Hello? Okay, I think Goodness is still booting. Let's have Mr. Israel Thompson. Let's do that very quick, really quick. We need to wind up now. Mr. Israel Thompson, kindly unmute yourself, give us a testimonial, and as well turn on your video.
Yeah, all right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, you can go on, please.
Okay, I want to thank God this opportunity to join this training. Though I only joined this training maybe like 3 days, but I think that was on Wednesday. The value I got for that training on Wednesday was so massive. I had opportunity to be an intern in GTEX Homes in 2023 between January and March, but I missed that opportunity. And that opportunity still pains me up till now because it was a free intern. I really, want to go into massive sales of real estate. It has been in my mind, and but I couldn't be able to, add some things together to know how to go about it. So when I happened to know about this opportunity through my email, because I follow Dr. Kintayo on Facebook and I get mails also. So I decided to join this training, and it has been an eye-opener for me. what I even want to do now is I want to see how I can come to your office at Ojodu, because I stay in the Ikosi side, so that I can get to know some other things that I need to add up to my knowledge that will help me to make sales or to market real estate. So this training has been very, very, encouraging to me, because this is an opportunity I've been looking out for. So I'm so grateful, because even the email marketing, where there were so many things that was said about it, I now understand that there's a way to go about following up a client even with emails and collaboration, like what was about follow up, about so many things which I didn't really know. So I think it has given me a leeway to know how to go about doing real estate business. So I really want to say that I'm going to find a time to come, maybe by next week, to come to the Ojodu office to get to know more of the products and other things that I need to add up to my product knowledge, which will help me to see how I can go ahead with this business, because it's a business that has been so paramount in my mind to do, even though I do another business. I'm into events, and I think it will help me, because when I go to event venue, I can meet clients, people that I can really relate and talk to, and I think this will be a very, very good opportunity for me. So that's just that. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. So those in Ojodu office, be expecting me. I will be coming there. I don't know who the point person I will meet, whether it's going to be Jessica or whoever, so that I can get to know more things that I will know how to go about this business. I'm so happy about it. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ijo. That was very, very profound. Thank you. You can always come to our, office in Omoli. That is 25 Lola Lowe, Omoli Ojodupega, right? I will type it down for you so that, and I saw the person you have to reach out to.
Please.
Yeah, when you come. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So let's have Goodness Okoye. All right. You tell us your name, where you're joining from, what you've learned, and thank Dr. Stephen Akintayo, and as well thank GTEx and Associate for putting up this video, this program, I mean to say. All right, Goodness, let's have you, bro. Thank you.
All right. Can you guys can hear me now? You guys can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
you
We can
guys
hear
hear
you,
me?
Goodness. Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. My name is Goodness Okonye, and from since the first training, I've been following up, and I've really got a lot of value from this training, because for the past few years I've been to the real estate industry, and I've not been making any wave. Since when I joined this training, I've got enough knowledge, and the knowledge I've gotten now, if I put them to work, I believe I'll start making wave in the real estate industry. So I want to thank Dr. Stephen for giving us this opportunity. I want to thank also Ms. Jessica. I want to thank also GTEx and Associates for giving us this opportunity. We have learned a lot. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that make sure that this training have been going well and passing this knowledge into us. I want to say a big thank you. Thank you, GTEx.
Thank you so much, Goodness. Thank you for being good to us as well by making yourself available, right? Thank you so much. Let's go to the next person. Salome Amaobi Omaka. Kindly unmute yourself, turn on the video so that we can have you on the spotlight.
I'm on the road. Please bear with me. I will do that in a few minutes.
All right, okay. I think she's on her way. So let's have Peters. Greatness Peters. Greatness Peters. Greatness Peters. Can you type that? Greatness Peters. Kindly unmute yourself and Hello, are we there? Who is there? Okay, Happiness Chinedu. Let's have Happiness Chinedu then. Happiness Chinedu, kindly unmute yourself and also turn on your video. Happiness Chinedu. Happiness Chinedu. Happiness Chinedu. Let's have it. If Happiness, I think Happiness Chinedu is still trying to build. Greatness Peters. Let's have you too. Greatness Peters. Start preparing yourself, Greatness Peters. Okay, let's have Derek. Derek. As Derek is talking, Greatness Peter, kindly prepare yourself. Salome, kindly prepare yourself. Shade Bello, kindly prepare yourself. Greatness Peters and others. I'll be spotting us so that we can have one or two things to say. So, Derek, let's have it. Derek. Derek. Hello, Derek, are you there? All right. So how about Jeremiah Oyewopo? Jeremiah, how about you? Let's have Jeremiah.
Can you hear me, please?
Okay, who's talking?
Can you hear me, Jeremiah?
Okay, so I'm coming. Let me bring you on the spotlight. I can hear you. I'm coming. Just hold on a bit. Jeremiah. Okay. Jeremiah. Okay, kindly turn on your video, Jeremiah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but hold on. Let me put you on the spotlight. Hold on a bit. Hold on. Out to the spot. All right, sure. Jeremiah, so let's have it. Do you know what to say, right? Your name,
my name
where
is...
you're joined. Okay. Let me give you the breakdown. Your name, where you're joining from. You thank Dr. Stephen for putting on this. Thank GTEX and Associates for organizing this. So tell us what you've learned so far and encourage others to join us all.
My name is Jeremiah Uyo. Okay. My name is Jeremiah Uyo. I'm joining from Ondo State. I'm currently a copper serving in Ondo State and attending this program that has been very superb. I had the opportunity for me to enter into the estate industry. It has been so wonderful. It has been a very, very unique because I'm finding this opportunity for me to enter into the real estate. But now, because all these have put together this program together, I really appreciate Dr. Steve for this putting together this program. It has been impactful. It has bring a lot of value to me, and I want to also appreciate GTEX so much. I love you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you. You're a copper. You know, it's high time we started implementing what you've learned. So, Greatness Peters, let's have you on board. Let's have you on board. Let's have you on board. Let's have you. Greatness Peter. Greatness Peters, let's have you on board. Happiness Chinedu, let's have you on board. Salome, let's have you on board. Derek, please, somebody tell me reach out to Derek there. Derek. Among these people I just called now, who is available to talk?
Okay, Salome can do her talking right now.
Okay, a minute, please.
Okay, I'm on inspection.
Okay.
I'm on inspection. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
You just have
Salome,
to deal with-
kindly hold on. Let me put you on the spotlight so you can show. Hold on a bit. Okay, now you can go on.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on inspection, but I just have to do this because I can't hold back what I have learned. In these 2 weeks, we've been on this journey of 21 days sales challenge with GTS and associates. I've been in the real estate industry for a while now. I've had several trainings and it's been amazing. However, when I came across the advert to join GTEX, I did join them. And the training, this 21-day training has really been transformational. It has really been amazing. It's more or less like a handheld training, trying to teach us everything, nitty-gritty of real estate, how you can position yourself as a high ticket salesperson, how you'll be able to serve the high net worth individual in the real estate industry, and everything we need to do in order to really look professional, present professionalism, show credibility, and be the authority we ought to be in the real estate industry. I have gotten this via this training, and I'm looking forward to getting more. I have been consistent, since the 21-day training, and imagine how, despite being on inspection, I still log in to make sure that I benefit from this training and also to share what I'm doing. And to everyone there who desire to learn real estate, I would say join this training. And to all our clients who are looking forward to investing into reliable real estate investment offers that guarantees high return and gives peace of mind, be it in Nigeria, Dubai, USA, and in Doha, Qatar, we said, join us in details and you will benefit and really be grateful you did. Give me a call. Let's walk you through this process. I said thank you to Dr. Stephen for putting this together, and for Team GTS Associates. I say I'm super grateful for coming in contact with you people. We'll do a lot of exploits together. Congratulations.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Salome. I'm grateful for this. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so let's have the next person. Happiness Chinedu, kindly unmute yourself. And who is sharing screen? No, Jeremiah, don't share your screen. Yeah, so Chinedu, let's have you. Chinedu, let's have you. Happiness Chinedu. Are you here? Let's tap at Happiness Chinedu. Anybody that is close to Happiness Chinedu today. Let's have you. Greatness Peters. You are running. Greatness Peters. Is Greatness Peters there? Okay.
Yeah, Happiness is here. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, Happiness, hold on a bit. Let me put you on the spotlight. All right. Happiness Chinedu, you're welcome. I think you're trying to dress up, because it took me like 1 hour to call you. All right, so let's have you on board. You know what to say, right? You know the pattern. Your name, where you are joining from. Appreciate Dr. Stephen, appreciate GTEX and Associate. Tell us what you've learned so far, and as well encourage others to join.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are joining from. My name is Happiness Chinedu. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. It has been amazing this day, being part of this 21 days journey. I've learned a lot because though I've done sales before, but this one is actually a high networking sales. It has been an eye-opener because I've met a lot of people. I've been encouraged on how to sell, because I remember the day I did a role play here. I was just going up and down because I didn't know what they were talking about, only that I was so excited to join. So I did a role play. Some people were laughing at me, but I enjoyed it because I've known where to start from, where to end, how to meet the right people and say the right thing at the right time and close the deal. GTEx has been amazing. I know those that have joined have also made them gotten values to for themselves. And I promise those that have not joined that this is the best place for you to be. If you're not here, this is you just need to make time and join us at GTEx, because the information, the training will just open your eyes, and you will even sell eyes even inside them. You'll be able to sell eyes. I mean, fridge to people, even inside the eyes, you know. So this is amazing. Join us and get value today, tomorrow, and keep moving. Thank you, Chites. I'm proud to be part of you, and I promise to be among the best as time goes on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Happiness Chinedu. You actually did very well. We'll be rounding up now, right? We'll be rounding up now. I think some persons are not really, giving us the vibe of saying they're, giving testimonials. But we'll call a few persons. So tomorrow we continue. Let's have Angel Williams. Let's have Angel Williams talk. Let's have Angel Williams talk. I think I don't have some other associate. Yeah. Angel Williams, kindly unmute yourself and turn on your videos. So let's have you. After Angel Williams, so we will have to continue tomorrow.
Sorry, please, what did you say? 40 by 100. 50 by
40 by 100. Angel Williams, you are live. You are muted.
What did you say? What did you say?
Have you been participating in this program?
Yes.
Right.
I didn't get the point you said I should.
Okay, it's just your turn to do a testimonial now. You follow the same pattern, and you take it off from tomorrow.
Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Angel Williams, a real estate wealth advisor at GTEx Holdings. I have been privileged to be in this meeting and several trainings. I would say there have been like a lot of change from what I used to be to what I am right now. So it has been so impactful. One thing that a beginner or somebody who wants to be in the real estate space should know is knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation of your journey, right? So if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't know really how to navigate through the space. So I'm really grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the insight, for the value I've gained. And it's even for free, right? So I am really grateful. I'm thankful to GTEx Holdings, to Dr. Stephen, to GTEx and Associates for bringing this to us all the time, right? So from this training, you can, even though you're not maybe an associate or maybe a staff or something, you can use it for your business. You can use it not just because sales is general, sales is for business. So you can use it not just in the real estate space, you can use it like anywhere. So I'm really thankful, I'm really grateful. I really want to appreciate everybody for the impact so far. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Williams. I'm grateful. Thank you. Williams is joining from Port Harcourt, and Williams is one of our staff as well. I think somebody have a question. Kindly unmute yourself and ask, please. That's the last thing we are doing now. Uchechuku, please ask your question. Just have 30 seconds to ask questions. If there's no question, we'll take it to tomorrow. Do you have a question? I think you said you have a question. Hello, Uchechuku, do you have a question? Okay, you're not registered. Okay. Reach out to 07017423983. Reach out to this number. Do you belong to a group? If you come mute and talk, do you belong to a group? Uchechuku. Hello, Uchechuku, do you belong to a group? Uchechuku, I can't hear you. Are you now? I've actually, do you belong to a group? There's a reason why I'm saying this. Are you in any of our GTEx and associate group? Are you in any of? Not all right. Okay, reach out to this number. This is my number. So just chat. You came through.
I came through. I saw the advert for this class on my the.
Okay, so a true advert.
I just joined them, so I wasn't really familiar with the real estate.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just reach out to the number I sent to you, so we'll talk from there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Just reach out to the number I sent to you.
Ask them if all of them are rich.
And this is a call for everyone as well. Do we have everyone registered under Jesus and Associates here? Because if you sell, this is how we can track your commissions. And even this Doha trip we are talking about that is happening next 2 weeks, it's as a means of registering, getting the number. We can use that one to track everything, process your visa and all. So kindly reach out to this number if you have not joined, and we'll pick it up from there. Thank you so much. 07017423982. Kindly put your name and then just tell me from 21 days challenge. I will. All right. So the same thing. Same thing. Take the number, sir. Take the number, sir. Thank you. Take the number. 07017423982. I repeat, 07017423982. Just reach out to me with your name and just tell me from 21 days challenge, and I've added you to a group. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, see you guys tomorrow, same time, same venue, with different speakers. Thank you.